Hey Peach, what's up? I've been going through a lot of stressful times. Um, Basically, I'm gonna tell it like it is. A lot of the stress being thrown on me is not really my fault. And, it just gets overwhelming. Today I get a phone call from, Home Healthcare. And I'm no longer with them as of this morning at 8:30 on the 25th. Dolores she's out of control with these people, and she's at work from early in the morning to about 5:30, 6 o'clock. My turn is coming at 9 to 5 during the week, and she's still making it a very hostile place to work, even though she's not here. I can't talk to her about it, and I've already received 2 phone calls that I needed to talk to her about it, but what she's gonna say is something like, "This is my damn house, and I'll do whatever the hell I want." That's pretty much what you've been saying to me every day. This really didn't come as a shock. I had known there were problems, and I've tried to talk to her about those problems. It didn't really get me anywhere, and one of the main bosses from Hope was gonna come out and meet with the 3 of us, her, Sam, and I, and kinda talk to us about the problems. And I knew they were gonna boot me out, rezoning what came of this conversation. And Dolores never even answered the door. She had told me that she didn't want to speak to him. I had told her that it was about me and for me to keep getting the services that help me to, go on with my life. As you know, in case you haven't read through the biography, I've suffered optical nerve damage, and I'm now kind of, legally blind right now, and I had a stroke in my right eye. And now I was told the optical nerve, it wasn't a wish, it's not a hope, it will be fixed. But the question is when. I was told that I had to wait on medical science to catch up, figure out how to go into my optical nerve, which is attached to my brain. Everything that comes through my left eye is not really coming to my brain in one piece. And I need to wait till they stretch that out. If they do it now, they might blind me, and I'd be pretty worthless blind. I had a lot of stress that came on my large heart back in 2010 from the nudist trailer, RV park, whatever the fuck they call themselves. It was Paradise Pines on Leonard Road. And, every time that I got stressed, for some reason my heart was releasing a little bit of blood every time. No, I did not know this problem was going on, but of course, I didn't go in all the time. Because, I've already learned every time I go in, they find something else wrong. And, I lived on my own and I drove and everything else as of 2010. Got to experience the month of my birthday, and then the next month I started to have problems with my eye. And and now I'm trying to wait until they can fix my eyesight. And they want to throw me in a nursing home, and Dolores keeps threatening to do the same. Thankfully for my best friend, I can go back to Florida at any time. But I've already been there, and I didn't have the health care I'd been looking for. And I found out that Texas was one of the states in the U.S. that had the best health care. So here I am, and I'm only paying $300 a month, which is a pretty good goddamn deal, you know what I mean? All I get's disability right now. I can't go back to work. Major heart problems now, and whenever I get a little stressed out, my voice crackles and my heart hurts, and I just can't do it. Dolores has already told me that she wanted me to die or get the fuck out. Now this is the woman that used to be my mom. Do you want to bring the readers up to speed if you're watching this video and have really read through? If not, don't worry about it. But then I met with the heart doctor, and he told me he could fix my heart problem. And I don't really trust doctors too well. I'm the only one in the world with this problem, and there's nothing to compare me to. I don't know, when I've been younger, everybody seemed to want to run tests on me and take my blood and everything else. I was kind of like a guinea pig. So they had told me if I ever wanted to get my eyesight back, I had to get the valve shut off in my heart that was leaking the blood. I had figured that I wasn't going to survive that procedure, which was done in January of 2011. My friend Paco, who had been helping me out a lot, he would come over to my trailer and lay out my mouth for me, as I couldn't really see to prepare them on my own. And time had taken its toll, and he was no longer able to do that for me. And it came towards the holidays, and he had decided that he wanted to go see his family. Okay, I understand that totally. I've been fearing the point of time when he wouldn't be able to, help me out. It had always been on my mind. When I started having the eyesight problem, and then when I had my stroke. When I had my stroke, we went out to the bar, Whiskey Willie's in Tampa. And by the time I got back, I couldn't see nothing. And, my back's against the wall here. And the reason why I'm doing this video is to kinda, use you peeps as my psychiatrist or therapist here. I hope you don't mind, but if you're still watching this video, then, it's not a problem. But, things have gotten really bad between Dolores and I. Anyway, I had nobody that I could call up during the holidays in 2010. Then I found a place, and I really did not want to go there. I did some thinking, I'm not gonna survive the January thing. So I thought, well, why not be a man? I've always had problems with Dolores and Sam before. I got booted out of the house January 1st, 2001 at 8 o'clock. And, but, I could see then. And I went out and I lived my life. I changed my numbers often. And then when I moved to Florida in the end of 2004, I only talked to her about 3 times on the phone. I would keep changing my phone number so she couldn't get a hold of it. And whenever I had called there, I called to talk to Samantha and see how she was. But, our relationship's gotten so bad that, when I'm out of here, I'm done. I don't care what she's up against, she's on her own. I'm no longer her older brother. I'm a piece of crap that they walk on whenever they've had a bad day at work. Anyway, I keep jumping around here, just trying to bring you up to speed. But, I came down here, I knew I wouldn't survive the procedure. I came here in November 2010, stayed with them, and then we flew back in January. What can I say? Shit happens. I made it through, but barely. They had to take the paddles to me, which had hurt very badly. The problem was I was wide awake the 4 times they struck me with those paddles. I remember the feeling, it kind of feels like somebody standing over you and slamming something down on your face. And it wasn't until I heard the guy yell clear that I knew what he had been doing, I watched CR. But, I'm just on here, ever since moving here in 2011, April 29th. I've had my first heart attack because we started fighting right away. And there was nowhere else to turn. And she kept, basically threatening to throw me in a nursing home. So I had been worried about that. But, eventually I found out in 2012 that she couldn't do that. I am my own legal guardian. And, I'm trying to be an adult with her, but things always turn around. And like last night, I'm bipolar. And she had found a nursing home down the way there that accepts bipolar people. I'm not bipolar, man. And when she had said that, I honestly got a laugh out of it. Things are so out of control with Dolores and Sam that, I just want people to watch this video and kind of get a little bit of my idea of what I'm going through. I'm thinking about trying to obtain some video and put that up and I have some audio, but it's thecribblecracker.net, not DoloresTheBitch.net, and I don't know, things are so hard, and I'm trying to work on Double D on my chapter 56, but it's hard to have an argument, 2 of them last night, and then come in here and record a chapter of something that's gonna make people laugh. And, you know, I'm gonna be a writer, and right now I'm a wanna be until I get the first book published, and then I'm an author. But you know, there's still a lot of changes to be made to my website, but I don't know how long I'm gonna be in Texas to you know, be able to work on that. I've been kicked out by Dolores before, back in 2001, and she kept everything except for my clothes and a couple weights. And man, I really can't start over again. And you know, I'm hoping that this blows over for a little bit, and I try to put some more money in the bank, buy my programs, and get my first book out. It won't make me a lot of money, but it'll open a few doors, and people will be able to see that you know, even though my life's going to hell right now, I'm doing something with that. And you know, again, I'm new to the whole home health care thing. I've always been on my own, you know, it hasn't been a problem. But now, because of my Friedreich's, which is based on my hand-eye coordination, you know, it's really kicking my ass. I can't even hold a urinal by myself without shaking and spawning. And I was trying to do that the other day. Dolores took a photo of me while I had my boxers down, trying to go to the bathroom. So, you know, friends of hers, I'm sure it's on Facebook, she caught me in a bad light. I'm not really happy about it. I'm very uncomfortable about it. She was standing behind me by the curtain, and I was sitting where you guys are sitting viewing this, you know, about 2 feet away. And I saw the flash. She had both of her hands up. Now, I cannot see great detail, but I can see the outline of everything. But I saw that flash from that phone. And I asked her, what the hell is she doing? I'm not comfortable with that. She had kept the phone up by her face. The reason why I know it's a phone, she had told me afterwards when I was already in the bed. Then now everybody would get to see how crazy I was, because she had the phone to record. Why, did she need the picture? That'd probably get me worked up. But again, all I was saying was I'm not comfortable with that, and I was trying to pull the boxers out. I don't know why the hell the woman needed a picture of me trying to do my thing in a urinal. It kind of made me uncomfortable. And apparently that uncomfortability, uncomfortability, you know what I'm trying to say. But apparently worrying about that makes it harder to urinate. For the last 2 days I haven't been able to urinate. And, well, a little bit, but sure, y'all don't want to hear about that, but you know, I just kind of painted a good picture. So you all can kind of follow me on what I'm saying. The whole situation is just out of control. Last night she almost let me fall out of my wheelchair. I say almost, because I had been able to pull myself back into this chair. The only reason I know that she had heard me and could have come and helped me, she had opened the door right when I got back in the chair, and I said fucking bitches, because I've been calling them. And right at that, she goes, what do you need? Open the door. Didn't you hear me calling? And she's like, yeah, but I don't really like you that much. I don't care about you. That's kind of stuff right there. It drives me nuts, and I've already been judged by a couple of people for calling a woman a bitch, but I really don't have any good feelings towards her at all. They're always trying to get me to snap and, have problems. And strike one of them. So the thing called the cops. And speaking of cops, she has them out here all the time. Not about me though, but she starts a lot of crap and then keeps it going, and then guess who gets blamed for it? Like with this company that I just got bid it out of. She had told me last night, I'm tired of cleaning up your messes. I don't know, man, I just can't take the woman. I gotta write it out though, so I can afford my programs, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to stay here. She's gonna end up getting me doing something, or just throwing everything away. And I work too hard. And I want to entertain people. And I'm tired of nobody believing me. And it's kind of weird. It's a weird case scenario. I could explain it to you the way I feel, but you have your own problems. But I do want to thank you, and I gotta say, hopefully I'll be doing more stuff through the website soon. But if not, if I had to go somewhere. But, thanks for being my therapist, and all the time she's up. Well, later.